よし、来たかな。じゃあ本日もドラゴンエイジ2続きからやっていきたいと思います。前回は今回サブクエなんかをやってたんですけど、エルフのお母さんが息子を探してくれと。なんでも駆け落ちした商人との間に生まれた子供だったんだけれど、悪夢を見るようになってしまって、サークル、明治の教育場所みたいなとこに連れて行かれるのが嫌だって言って息子が逃げちゃって、でその行方を追ってたんだけど、ちょっとレベルが足りなくて装備を整えて出直そうというところで終わったんですけれど、まだ多分レベルが足りないんで、他のサイドクエストからやっていきたいと思います。なんかメリルがワンコ気にしてるね。
You know what the Dailies say to their dogs? Take the dread wolf by the ear if he comes. I could tell you a story of the dread wolf if you like.
Sounds interesting.
Long ago, a clan lived on the Silent Plains. It was a terrible, lonely place where the sun was forbidden to shine. Their keeper had a coursing hound. They had run down deer and hares and wolves together when they were young. But they had grown old together, keeper and hound, and now only dozed before the campfire, dreaming of hunts. But then the dread wolf came, for the keeper was wise and kind. The things Fen Harald hates above all else. At night, he tried to steal into the keeper's dreams, to twist his mind and turn him against the people. But even in dreams, the courser guarded his master. He caught the dread wolf's scent and gave chase across the Fade. Oh, you like that part? Shall I keep going?
That's fascinating. Let's hear the rest.
Fan Harald tried to shake his pursuer, but the hound ran as coursers can only run in their dreams. Even the wind couldn't have fled that hound. He ran the dread wolf down and grabbed him by the tail. Fan Harald howled so loud that the veil shook and even the stars scattered in fear. But the hound wouldn't let go. Neither hound nor wolf gave in. Finally, Fan Harald bit off his own tail to escape, and away he fled. Ever since, the dread wolf thinks twice about playing his tricks when dogs are on guard. I'm pleased you liked it. So few animals are interested in Dalish history. He's a sweet dog, Hawk. See you later.
なるほど、エルフの猟犬の話がどうやらこのノエシツちゃんは気に入ったようでかわいいな。
I'm with you, sister. For now.
Your mother's busy writing to the Viscount. If you want more touching family stories, go to her.
どうしようか。やっぱ宝箱が開けれないのが辛いのでバリックを入れていこうかな。で、何をするか。ここいっぱいあんだよね。講習台から行ってみるか。あ、ここのこと。
Maybe I should put you to use, Varric. Have
Yeah.
you penned some warnings for the lawless?
Who's that for? Are most criminals big readers? Seems like pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
Well, how about a giant sign that just says don't? You could hit people with it.
Thank you. I get the point.
わー、刀が売ってる。そんな強くないな、金の割には。いらんね。ないの、なんも。じゃあ行くか。
I think that statue over there is a statement
な
on
んか
modern
作
life.
る系かな。
Ah, welcome, my dear friend, to Sol's shop. My name is Solicitus. Please take a look around. My apologies in advance. Our shelves are a bit bare at the moment. Actually, if you're interested, I could use a bit of help to
すんげえ頭だな。何が必
How
要？
can I help?
It's been too dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my
頭は
creations
げ
are,
てるよな。
of course, elsewhere. Perhaps
す
you
げえ
can find
交
them.
代してきて
You'll
ん
be
じゃん。
compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick
い
of
や
my new
髪の
creations.
毛で頭隠してるよな。なんだってなんか探してこいと。
Make up a list of what you need, and I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. A discount on everything in the shop, Sirrah.
The first enchanter does not wish
あ、
to
植
sell
物採集
merchandise.
ね。
He says I am too.
ない。
Welcome back to Sol, my friend. The dragon's fang. It's larger than I expected. Ah, my young friend.
倒したドラゴンの牙がちょうどよかったのか。どういうこと？
This is yours if I'm not.
あ、届け物ね。
Where did you get this? It's just what I need. Thank you.
こんだけか。じゃあ別のとこ行こうか。はい。ハイタウンいっぱいあるな、なんか。ダークタウンは戦闘だからハイタウンにしようか。なんだなんだいっぱいあ
I
ん
don't
な。
like some of the people you've been associating
Nani?
with, Carver.
Talk to my sister. She's the one in charge.
Maybe, but I know you get around. This city's full of people who are dead set on ending badly. I don't want to see you end up the same way.
Would asking you to stop spying on me help in the least?
No.
カーバーとは仲いいんだよ
I
ね。
solved your problem.
So, what happened?
Ah,
One of the
炭
miners
鉱の
told me
話
you
ね。
rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for
それは
lying.
殴られるでしょ。
Well, he wasn't. Go there and see the corpses
そ
for
うだよ、
yourself.
死体見てこいよお前。
I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to
まだ炭鉱に人を送るつもりかよ。知らないよ。
I got all the dragons. Should be safe
まあ
enough for now.
全部倒したから
Let
ね。
us discuss your payment. You have been a great help. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together?
Work together? With him?
I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. You will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
Why would you share half your business with me?
I spent a decade honing my business instincts in Val Royeaux. I once sold a seat cushion to Empress Selene. Simply put, I have a good feeling about you. So, what do you say?
なるほど。鉱山の権利を半々で持って後でお金をもらうか今もらうか、それか労働者に還元するかか。今お金欲しいんだよね。後で。
That sounds good to me.
So, to our first order of business, we replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of desperate Ferelden's out there, but it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the bone pit is safe again.
お
I'll see what I can do.
ーい仕事に戻るように甲府に行ってこいと。後でね。
I think I found something of yours.
ちょうど
I
な
have
ん
never
か持
thought
って
to
たん
see
か。
this again. Thank you.
はい。気前の良さトゥーマー主釈を助けてくれって話かな。さすがに細かいクエストまでは覚えてないからな。新鮮味がある。なんだっけこの人。
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you.
はい。
I've heard you have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly, as they say.
こっそり
Is there something I can help with?
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has
あ
escaped
ら
custody.
終身刑の人が逃
He's
げ
been
た。
tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard. Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
いや理由教えてくんないんだ。
Is there anything else I need to know?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
どん
Do
な
you
生
know what
物
manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself. The guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
It would be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts take care of him.
I believe in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
I'm sure if you send in enough men this time, they'd do fine.
No. The more guards who know, the easier it is for this to get out. Those men gossip like old fishwives.
まあやってやろ
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly.
う。なあ生きないとダ
Not
メなの
only will
ね。
you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
行政長官からのちょっといい評価ももらえますよと。
The Chantry, not the symbol it could be.
はい。チャントリー。あ、セバスチャンだとか。
Your family can rest now. Their killers are gone.
Excuse me, who are... My post to the Chancellor's board? Did Her Grace let that stay? I thought for sure no one even read, but you say you've killed them. You have my eternal gratitude, Sirrah. It is comforting to think my parents might now rest easily in their graves.
Who are you exactly?
I am Sebastian Vale, Prince of Starkhaven. Her Grace might prefer I introduce myself as a brother in the Chantry, but I could not stay after what happened to my family.
Why didn't your family's enemies hunt you down as well?
That's why I took the offensive. Thanks to you, those Flint Company assassins are no
ああ
longer
フ
a
リン
danger.
ト社の人たちはこの人の話だったのか。
Unless I survive, my family will have no justice.
先に倒しちゃったのね。
Who sent these mercenaries?
My family has ruled Starkhaven for 6 generations. We have enemies, but none who would identify themselves openly. A distant cousin of mine is claiming rulership now, but he is a bit simple. He can be no more than a pawn in this plot.
Surely you have a guess as to who was behind it.
My parents were always prudent in how they handled our nobles. They did not allow rivalries or resentments to flourish. The attack must have come from outside. Kirkwall is our largest trading partner. I came back here to find support for my claim, and perhaps for a clue as to who is behind this foul deed.
お金はどこにありますか？助けることができたのは嬉しい。
Thank you. More than I can say. I truly did not expect anyone but me to take up this cause. Consider this in advance. When I have secured my lands again, you will be paid royally. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must meet with the Viscount and petition him for aid to a fellow city.
DLC の仲間だね。
I'm surprised you still travel with us, Aveline.
Carver, don't.
You're ever so busy with the guardsmen. It must be a burden to slum with the refugees.
It's oddly comforting that you insult me like I'm family.
That wasn't... No, I didn't mean that.
I know, but you should be glad that's how I took it.
まあ仲間同士の掛け合いも結構面白いんだけどね。
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
なんかなかったっ
Sing of the
け？
chants so that it may reach his ears.
なんもないか？なんもなさそうだね。帰るか。こっちじゃない。どっかになんかあった気がするけど、まあいいか。ここを開けてみる。違うな、同じ建物のダンジョンがどっかにあんだな。さて、次は仕事に戻ってくれって言いに行こうか。さてさて、どこにいるかな。ヤンセン。
Hey, this the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow for Eldon, no less. Oh, eyes on her face, you lush.
1,000 thanks for saving Jansen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant Arthur for South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant
大丈夫？
supplied
飲んだくれてる
half
け
the
ど。
bastards in South Reach.
You're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
I killed the dragons. It's safe to return to work.
What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons?
どうしたよ。
I go back to the missus without this job. She'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
What can we do? That bastard Hubert is the only one willing to hire us.
昇給はどうですかって。それはできんな。
I own half the mine now. I'll keep it safe.
Really?
そうですよ。
Be nice to
半
work
分
for
持
one
っ
of
て
our
ます。
own. If you don't give us a fair shake, who would? Back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
お、やる気出してくれた。まあ明治が守ってくれるならそれはやる気は出るよね。出口になってるけど、あれ出口じゃないよねきっと。
And there you may receive your arms after service.
なんだここ。あ、酒場ね。 まだ用事がないかな。あ、パリックになんかある。
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartran can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
I fought Darkspawn, but I've never been to the deep roads.
Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight Darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
グレイウォーデンがいるんだ。
We don't want trouble with the Grey Wardens, do we?
Let's look at our options first. I'd rather not fight a Warden unless we have to. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talk to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work. ここはバリックの支室だね。地質か闘竜所っていうか。よいしょ。でまたロータウンでなんかあんの？磁石の鳥でもなんかいっぱいあんな。
So, Carver, have you thought about what you'll do if your expedition doesn't pay off?
This is our only chance, and you know it.
You're so damned proud you couldn't pick up a trade.
And who would take a Ferelden apprentice? Maybe in another year I could work my way up to Piss Boy.
Fine, let's crawl down some holes. Good bloody luck for your sake.
まあね、高難探索はちょっと危険っちゃ危険だけど。
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Who are you protecting?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
Oh, perish the thought. Another delicate mage flower.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
ちょっと待ってね。よし、お待たせしました。グレイウォーデンに害を与えるつもりはないから。
Your healer is in no danger from
医
you.
者なんだ。
Right. Perfectly safe if he cooperates.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
Please, my mother. Don't let her lose another baby.
アンダースっていう明治がダークタウンにいると。何、寄付箱？いらない、お金なんてないよ。じゃあアンダースに会いに。はい。
We heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
どうしようか。カバーに任せ。いや、任せない。
turning your healer over to the Templars.
Right. Like anyone turns down the reward for an apostate. Let's shut their mouths.
なるほどね。テンプラーに引き渡したいんだ。普通に会話しとるな。よし。じゃあ会いに行くか。なんかお手紙来てるけど知らない。あの一番奥のだな。なんか他もあるけど後でいいか。いたいた。
This place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
I'm just here to talk.
We're interested in getting into the deep roads. Rumor has it you were a warden. Do you know a way?
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested. Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
助けてくれると 嬉しいんだけど。
Help my expedition reach the deep roads, and I'll do whatever you need.
You don't ask for my terms? What if I were asking for the Knight Commander's head on a spike?
Is that what you ask?
You decide. I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price.
値段があるんですか。
I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
手紙来なくなったのか。
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term. Yes, Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
Forcing mages into servitude is not the way to prevent the rise of another Imperium.
That's not usually the response I get. Perhaps we will work together better than I expected.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
サークルの仲間魔法使いを解放しろって言ってんのか、これは。ああ、まあ、や
I
っ
would
てやろ
help
う。
any mage in such circumstances. Map or no.
Better make this good. We're risking a lot if we anger the Templars.
I welcome your aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join us there, and we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
はい。ああ、カーバーと対立しちゃった。カーバーも戦士側だからな、なんだかんだ言って。戦士の人たちみんな明治嫌いなんだもん。明治助けるとどんどん好感度下がっていくから困るよね。誰？あ、ものね。
Thank the Maker and various others. I need to lock this up.
オッケー。じゃ、言われた通りアンダースのお話を進めようかね。
Stop looking at me.
え？
What's your issue now, little hawk?
Don't call.
小さい
Just
フォー
don't,
ク。
all right? You're looking for fodder for your stories.
Do you think you're that interesting?
I have enough trouble being overshadowed as it is. I don't need to get caught under an imaginary me, too.
Don't you worry. I'm not in the business of lullabies or children's stories.
で、夜って言ってたね。夜の書いたんか。どれどれ。チャントリーに来ましたよ。
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
いいよ。
We didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars. When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
おーい。開かない。ドアも開かないか。右上にいる。だ。
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up. What's wrong? Why are you talking like
I
was too rebellious, like you? The Templars knew I had to be
ああ、
made
も
an
しかして
example
も
of.
う
No.
措置
How
を
else
受けた
will
のか。
mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the
あ
apostate.
Take another mage as you took
あ、アンダースの中のやつが出てきた。アンダースは体の中に正義の悪魔を飼ってる。時に感情的になると行使できちゃうんだけど、強くね。待って、強くね、強くね、ちょっと待って、なんでこっち狙うの。アベリン助けて。勝って全然減らない。ちょっと待って、なんでついてくんの。なんでついてくんの。やめてくんない。痛い痛い痛い。アブリンを回復したいけど出来上がってないしな。使わせて叩き入れ集中攻撃。ちょっと離れて硬いな。アベリンを回復したいんだけど、よっ。でも一発一発は痛くないな。やばいね。増援来ないよな。いいね。あ、アベリンが引きつけてる。硬いな。トリプル騎士団。やばいな、アベリン。あー、増援来てる、増援来てる。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待ってって死ぬから。回復がすごい。力が回ってない。アベリン忙しそうだ。で、あとはアーサーシャ。わあ、みんな瀕死だな。いけるいける。よし。
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the fate into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
I thought the Tranquil were cut off from the Fade forever.
When you're tranquil, you never think on your life before. But it's like the Fade itself is inside Anders, burning like a sun. Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading. Carl, no.
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
そうね、テンプル騎士団の人形になっちゃうよりは殺してあげた方がいいのかな。殺してくれって頼んでるもんな。しょうがないよね。
I would rather die than be tranquil. Help him.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that?
もうちょっと。
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
うん。しょうがないよね。サークルに入れられちゃうとああいう感じで全く別の存在にさせられちゃうんだよね。
That wasn't normal magic you just did, was it?
This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
The spirit sounds like a useful friend to have.
He was far better to me than I have been to him. To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
This is obviously difficult for you.
For him, we'll be hunted for sure now.
I thought I was helping my friend. He would have died, I guess. If that even means anything. And he wanted to help me. He knew what mages have suffered. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
暗い格好を持っている男性が好きだよ。
So, that explains your whole sexy tortured look.
Perhaps I should check a looking glass more often. I had not thought to ever find a woman who would look past what I just said. My maps are yours, as am I if you wish me to join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Wardens. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.
アンダース増えたね。アンダースは回復役だからかぶっちゃうんだよね。まあジャスティスが強いんだけどどうしようもないね。戦士2人は外したくないしこのまんまだね。ティーンレベル上がった。魔法精神が20でいい。マナ増やしてもなあか魔法で回復は回復力のアップデートか転ばすやつだったかなこれ。これは速度ヘイストだね。それよりはうわブラッドメージもう使えんの。 石。あ、取れちゃう取れちゃう取れちゃう。あ、全体回復か。フォアオールパーティーって書いてるもんな。10メーター。いいね。これ取ろう。アベリンは、筋力はそんならない。丈夫さ。で、アタック上げてもしょうがないよね。ヒージスカン。これは魔法耐性なんだよな。魔法耐性はいらないんだよな。これはあれか、シールドバッシュか。へえ、ヴァンガードは違う。バトルマスター。違うな。ガーディアン。動かなくなる代わりにいろいろつくか。どうしようかな。これはこれ10メーターで16メーターにアップするのか。16メーターアップの方がいいかな。こっちの方がいいかな。カーバーは火力。で、この子は両手持ちだから両手持ち上げた方がいいのかな。ディフェンダー取っちゃってる。まあいいか。どうしよう。ヴァンガード取るか。火力アップ。よし。で、そうそう、戦術を変えておかないと。主人公はヒーラーあるでしょ。で、タンクディフェンダーでいいね。で、カーバー攻撃的。タンクだよね。変えられないんかい。事故。常に能力でないのか。あれ、さっきのやつなんだ。あ、これか。事故。常に 能力あ、違うのか。なんか変なの出ちゃった。事故じゃないのか。ちょっと待って。同盟国常にモード活性化。事故常にモード活性化コントロール。この辺は最初に使わせたいね。で、事故常に高い相乗効果周回入れといて、これは一番最初。これだね。常に使うやつが多いね。スタミナ足りるかな。だね。状態健康の 50% に下げとこう。味方のまあいいか。で、この子も入れなきゃいけないのか。明治優先だね。近くの明治に爆発矢を入れて、これはあれだな、囲まれてる時に使った方がいいのかな。まあいいか。よし。
Varric?
Carver.
Still think you're helping while bearing us in debt to your brother?
Still riding side saddle while bitching at your betters?
喧嘩しないで。
Never miss him.
喧嘩しないでくれる？わがままな息子はあれか、家で息子か。植物採集と行政長官の命令があるね。やっとくか。 雲が大変なことになってる。
The danger is past.
大丈夫？
Are you all right?
No thanks to this lot. Can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore. You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
Your mess just picked me up on the way by.
Still better than what I had. Look, the name's Javaris Tinta. I need someone to help pacify the Qunari.
Why do I get the feeling he's not talking about singing them a lullaby?
Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
I often look at every second idiot and think, he needs more power.
I doubt they were eager to sell.
That Arishok said I wasn't worthy. That only their outcast, the Talbashath, or that mercenary. I said, great, I'll go talk to them. Didn't go over well. But, made me think. Maybe he'll bargain if I get rid of something that bothers him more than, well, me.
The Talbashath.
The Talbashath. Are you up for some paid hunting?
Your people must have something like that already.
Small things, shaped to crack faults, not shatter the earth. Plus, they're mostly lyrium. Expensive, poisonous. The Chantry controls it topside. The glow makes you a target. Problem after problem.
All right, I'll step in for you. For a price.
I'm done bargain hunting. I want it done right. Now, best I could figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
爆薬を代わりにくれと。アフェインと対立しちゃったよ。どんどん対立してくない、いろんな人と。主に戦士の人なんだけどね、対立してんのが。なんだ、なんもない。なんかあった。なんかまだある？
I've been sent for the man you've cornered here in the ruins.
Ah, so you're the reinforcements the magistrate promised. The man you're looking for, he's holed up in the ruins. Though I doubt he's still in one piece.
That bastard's to be brought in alive after all he's done? Just because it isn't you and your pretty little Shemlin children he's after.
Please, calm down and tell me what happened.
The man you're after, he targets elves. He dragged my daughter into those ruins and killed her! I want him dead! My girl, Leah, she wasn't his first victim. Over the years, he's taken dozens of our children, and not once has he paid for his crimes.
Would you mind telling me who you are?
My name is Elvin. I'm a merchant in the city. Please, no one else cares that our children are being slaughtered like beasts!
There must be some humans who would take offense to these disappearances.
We're nothing to them. Even if this murderer does finally go before the courts, the magistrate won't take our word over his.
Why only elves? Why not human children as well?
We're easy prey. No one thinks twice when an elven child disappears.
I'm sorry about your daughter, but murdering this man outright is no solution.
No! Don't you understand? If you take him in, he'll be free again by nightfall!
You've so little faith in the law.
Unfortunately, I think he has total confidence in the law. That's the problem.
For all my damn coin, I'm still only an elf to these shellmen. There'll be no justice for my girl in the courts of Kirkwall.
What do you say about all this?
Yes. What do you have to say?
They won't go in after him. They're stalling, trying to give the murdering bastard a chance to get away.
Oi now, elf. Like we said before, you're bleeding mad if you think we'll be going against the magistrate's orders.
The magistrates of Kirkwall will pass judgment. Not you or me.
I would like that to be true.
You don't understand how things work for us elves. There'll be no justice. You'll see.
ここにいるのね。うわー、なんだこれ。うん来んのか。パリックがレベル上がった。パリックは狡猾さを上げて器用さを上げる。で車種ね。これはこれは両手持ち用じゃないかな。うん、これも両手持ちと方が相性いいんじゃない。この辺上げとくか。今取ったやつをこれでいいかな。よいしょ。ここがある。増援だ。おーっと黒い子もいる。 違うのここかな。うん、回復薬が入ってた。おっと、あいつがいるの。痛い痛い痛い痛い。死んじゃう死んじゃう。犬。ああ、死んだ。これはきついな。全部死んでんの。これは罪だな。難しい。どうしてもかな。アベリンをスコールさせていくしかないかな。で、バリック。違う。メイジ能力アーチャーのランス、こんなもんか。ちょっと怖いからセーブしよう。あれだな。回復アップないのか。基地門があるね。回復薬1個手に入ったけど、死ななかっただけマシだけど、きちいなここ。倒せるかな。 しゃ吹っ飛ばされてる。やばいやばいやばい、死んだ。うわー、やっぱダメか。あー、レベルが足りないかな。ダメだねこれ。帰ろう。はい。一回帰ります。ここは無理です。きついとこばっかになっちゃったな。お家帰ろうか。うん。おとり販売。
Stop looking at me. I really don't like all this open, slobbery affection. Be a real pet. Ignore me until you want something and then sit on my head. I miss the pounce a lot.
犬は苦手なのね。回復薬を貯めないとダメだな。作れないもんね。これ違うもんね。次回の課題かな。じゃあ本日はここまでで終わりにします。また次回お会いしましょう。じゃあねー。